This was not an ordinary day. I mean, it seemed pretty routine the way light played Mission Impossible through the cracks of my blinds. Normal how the sun would tell gray and blue to both play fair in the skies. Very common and usual how every morning my body would urge my brain to go back to sleep and do what it feels. And it was very casual that just before my brain would give in, it'd say, "You know, man, we got these bills." So it was routine that I talked to God in the morning, but I didn't expect to hear him talk back. Maybe it was a routine for me to listen long enough, listen hard enough, or maybe spiritually my ears weren't cleaned out enough. All I know is that this time I decided to listen up. He said, "Paint a mural of me. I've already given you the tools." And I replied, "Okay, God, but what else do you want me to use?" Silence. "Okay, so you've given me the tools, but is that really what you want me to do?" Again, silence. So I complained, "How am I to make a mural with the limited instructions that you spoke? It's like you've brushed off my questions, but it's supposed to be cool since I'm used to different strokes. I get the picture. You're painting me to be a fool while your response is dormant. I'm not a painter, so why are you framing me without proper utensils to paint you a portrait?" And he said, with a voice as powerful and as calm as if thunder had learned to whisper, he said, "Show me how you wave." So I waved. And he said, "No, show me how you wave." Exactly. Now show me how the power that I've bottled inside of your heart beats. Wonderful. Now show me the grace that you have even when you jump on your feet. So after I was jumping on my feet, feeling my heartbeat and waving with more than my hands, I came to the conclusion that God doesn't want me to paint a mural. He just wants me to dance. And he said, "Aren't they both the same? Your varying moves are just as vibrant, just as colorful as the varying kinds of paint. And the way you glide across the floor, is that not how the brush glides across the canvas?" I said, "God, I hear you. People just see me as a dancer, and that's something that I can't fix. You want me to be your Vincent van Gogh, but the world is just telling us to go. How can I be Pablo Picasso when they never pick us? So I'm supposed to be your painter when local singers only want me in their background. See, I won't be kind to say yay. You think their opinions will be swayed, and I'm asking you how." And he said, "How, you ask? Their eyes are dull to you as they've boxed in the beauty of your art like a prison. But I've made your style abstract, so you should never begin practicing cubism. New vision is what I'm going to give them through you. This is becoming my renaissance. They've created straw man art figures, but now it'll all fall apart. The fall's a part of my plan, because when their definition of art crumbles down, they'll look up to see that the art of painting has adopted a new style. One both graceful and soft, but powerful in its expression. Another animated with isolations and control as its method. Finally, one that is aggressive, passionate, but also technical as a man gets. And you won't be limited to a blank board when the world becomes your canvas. Now, paint. And don't hold back as your feet stump to the ground. Leap in the air and be like a leaf when your body comes back down. This world is saturated and dull. It needs your animation. Don't expect acceptance right away. You understand that you need to be patient. So at this point, I could no longer contain it. I said, "God, with my dancing, I will paint a picture of both your love and pain. I will draw a picture of how you make sense out of this world that sometimes looks insane. I will paint it in my home, at work, on the streets, even in a forest. I will not stop until people no longer call this my routine, because they will realize this is a portrait."